The old Irish hopper, he comes to me, he takes my hand. We walk by the sea. The old Irish hopper, he comes my way. We walk together from Dublin to Bray. He says, lift your feet, for that's what we need. We need dance, we need song, so keep playing strong. That's what your gift, that is how you must live, that is how it must be. It'll set us all free. The old Irish hopper, he comes to me, he takes my hands, he says we are free. The old Irish hopper, he comes my way, he holds my hand as we walk.
Good morning, good morning. It is day 235 of From Here to Jerusalem, walking from West Cork to Jerusalem with a harp on your back. Today I'm doing a light day. I have my new shoes. And I don't know how they're going to hold up. So I've got half a bag and I'm going to do 12 kilometers towards it. And then I'm going to take public transport back in because I'm staying here one more night. And then tomorrow I have to do like a similar amount, maybe a tiny bit more to make it to my next destination. Now, whew. So that's my plan. The city is stunning. I've been running around here like a chicken without a head, trying to see as much as I can. It's just not possible. I'm having the same experiences with Vienna. You'd actually have to spend a month or two here to really come to grips with everything, like the architecture, the culture, the food, the people. There's art everywhere. It would take like a long time for me to really get a grip on everything. So I'll just have to make peace with that I can't see everything and that I can't really grasp what's going on. So especially with the language being an issue. And I feel like just not very clever because I'm finding it hard to make that connection. On the other hand, that's okay. Like I'm on my way through. I'm on my way to another place. And I know now that this city is here and how beautiful it is and how it compares to the other cities that I have come through and I have spent time in. So, yeah. This evening, I'm going to spend some time with. I'm going to spend some time with Rita in town. Yesterday evening, I was too tired. The evening before, we did a concert at her place, and it was late, and I think between the adrenaline of playing and feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the city, it's just I was so tired. I slept yesterday until midday, and then I got up. I went out for a few hours. I could barely drag my ass through town. Like I was just going like, oh, looking around, and so I went for food. And just tried and enjoyed it as much as possible, because it's all, of course, limited in the end. Now, I get on really well with Rita. She's offered for me to come back for Christmas, and I'm actually thinking about taking her up on the offer. Because of course I could go back to Frankfurt, and I could go back to Vienna, and I could go back to I could go back to Puchenau, I could go back to Amsterdam, I could go back home. But it all would like really interrupt the journey. Budapest will be the closest place where I have an offer to stay, and I won't be over the border yet, so it would make sense to come back here, because there's not going to be anything open, of course. I also got an explanation 2 evenings ago about why I'm finding it so hard to connect into the church network here. Somebody was telling me that the Hungarian way to deal with things that people are confused about or don't know what to do with is to just not deal with it. I kind of recognize that, so I'm not feeling as bad now about it. Also, the Hungarian church gets sponsored by the state, so there's not the tithe, you know, the money that you would normally get from the people who attend church. The numbers here are going down as well, but they get sponsored by the government, which is kind of, so maybe, I don't know. Oh, look at this. Do you know what I mean? So in Budapest, you get buildings like this all the time, everywhere. Now I have to find out which way I go. Hang on a second. So yeah, I found it. I just have to walk on straight now to get to the Duna. So that explains why probably it's a completely different dynamic in the churches here. Although they have the same pattern, it is funded in a different way, and yeah, you don't know. Like I don't know. Does that make people more social or less social? More aware? More like Christian or not? I don't know. Obviously, I have found it really hard. It could be that my language in the emails isn't clear or too complicated. I can look at it again. I don't know if it'll make any difference. If I'm really honest, I don't think it will, but I'll keep trying. Now, as for the route, so I'm heading for Eert. I have a bed there tomorrow night with a couple from Trust Route, and I'm really looking forward to meeting them. But after that, on that side of the river, there isn't much. So now I'm thinking, maybe it'll be the same as in Austria, and there won't be anything there for me to actually stay. So I might have to cross the river again, because there is like a side bit of the Duna, and there seem to be a whole lot more places to stay. But I don't know if those ferries go, so I have to go figure that out today. I'm going to ask. I've asked Rita, she was like, I don't know, which is fair enough, because she wouldn't use those small ferries. If they don't, I could take, of course, public transport and go to the place where I would have been set over. That would solve my problem. I think I have to keep it simple. That's not a bad solution. Then what is next? So yeah, this Christmas thing. You know, it's always a difficult time of the year. I feel kind of sad because I've been spending Christmas and New Year with one of my best friends in the Netherlands for the past 5 years since I came back from Rome. So it'll be sad not to be there, but I made the commitment to be on the road, so I'm on the road. There we go. Now, lucky me, today's beautiful, beautiful day to start walking again. Sunshine galore. I have to say, those boots are feeling good. They're feeling good. We'll see how I'm feeling after 12 kilometers. If I can keep the distances short initially. I've been walking around them for the past 2-3 days, of course. Yeah. Feeling good. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Okay, I'm gonna go do this walking and get this done. See you later.
He shows me the stars, the sun and the moon. He says, don't you fret, we'll meet again soon. Just follow the road, don't forget to play harp, and don't close those green eyes, you've got to stay sharp. The old Irish harper, he comes to me, he takes my hand and says you are free. The old Irish harper, he cannot stay, he says his goodbyes in the centre of Bray. I follow the road from north to south, sing my songs as freely as if we were about. Never close my eyes, play my harp every day, 'cause I know.
Okay then, had some coffee. Depot peg shake. I'd say it's my favorite peg shake out of in Hungary. And now it's snowing. Supposedly it was going to be a beautiful day today, but there was a big fat cloud and it's dumping snow on us. So here we go. Now the shoes are fine, they're good. It's just the rolling of my right foot is a bit weird, it's a bit off, and so I will have a heel blister. But I got myself some Compete. Eastern European version, doesn't matter, it works. I put it on while I had coffee, and I've got just about an hour and a half to go. I'll be done. If you're dreaming of a white Christmas, here it is. It's not a very pretty walk today, but do you know what? It'll bring me out of the industrial zone, and that's all I really care about. Okay, here I go.
When he comes, he'll come my way. The old Irish harper, he'll come to me, he'll take my hand, we'll walk by the sea. The old Irish harper, he'll come my way, we'll walk together forever and a day. We'll walk together from Dublin to Bray. We walk together forever and a day.
So it is about -1 to 0 degrees. The feeling temperature is -7. I'm actually good. I put on the compete on my foot. That seems to work. I can feel now that the roll is different, and yeah, it's cold for sure, but as long as I keep my nose covered, doable. We're back at the Duna, which is nice, back in the water. We're in the Harp bit now. I've got about 6 to 8 kilometers to go, depending on where I want to get back from. So it really depends on how much time it takes and how much I want to walk tomorrow. And then the route afterwards. I was just looking at it in my break. After Bata, there is nothing. There's really nothing for like 70 kilometers or something. So I need to think about it. I had asked for a pricing on a room in Bata, and it is nearly 50 euros because of the heating prices. They've added like 15 euros on top of whatever the price is just for the heating. So I don't know. I have to think about it. I can't do that right now. I'll do that when I get back to the house. Whew, gotta put my fingers back into my gloves. Enjoy the walk. My day walking. I made it to Haros, and I am going to go back to the house now, take off the pack, change my shoes, because my heel on the right side does need rest. It's always the same, like this is the thing, this is why I don't wear boots. The roll of my right foot is different, is a bit to the outside, and so I always get blisters on that heel. It's not a blister yet, but there is definitely chafing, so I'm gonna wear my old shoes for the rest of the day. And otherwise we did good. Like, it's not bad for a first day with half pack, about 12-13 kilometers. I'm still alive. I'm not in great pain, so I'm happy. I'm happy, and tomorrow I have to do about the same distance, and then I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look at that now in a little while. So there is a visitor in the house, so I'm gonna go away again and just eat. I'm gonna go eat, and I'll take it from there. That was good. you.